Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Naomi and Jade Cargill will go head-to-head in a grudge match at WWE WrestleMania Saturday. A former champion recently predicted that the Glow would beat her former tag team partner for a significant reason. Cargill was mysteriously attacked backstage on SmackDown in November 2024. She remained off television for several months before making a surprise return at Elimination Chamber last month, where she destroyed Naomi and revealed the Glow as her mystery attacker. The two are now set to square off at this year's shows. On the Chairshot Sports podcast, Layla predicted that the former SmackDown Women's Champion would emerge victorious. The former Divas Champion claimed Naomi would help elevate Cargill. Meanwhile, she stated that the Storm currently needs the chase to develop her character. Hence, she should not win. On the Gigantic Pop podcast, former WWE superstar Matt Morgan discussed the highly anticipated square-off between Naomi and Jade Cargill at WrestleMania this Saturday. The TNA legend praised Naomi's work in the storyline. However, he stated that the Storm has to win at the shows. It would be interesting to see which of the two WWE superstars will come out on top this weekend. Introduction. The Glow meets the Storm. As WrestleMania 41 rapidly approaches, the WWE Universe is bracing itself for one of the most anticipated women's matches of the year, Naomi versus Jade Cargill. In what has been described as a clash of power, style, and soul, the spotlight is firmly fixed on two of WWE's most electric superstars. However, it's a comment from a former WWE champion that has sparked a wildfire of speculation and discussion throughout the wrestling world. In a recent interview, a former champion boldly declared, "Naomi will defeat Jade Cargill for one reason, and it has everything to do with the Storm." That cryptic line sent shockwaves across the WWE landscape. Who, or what, is the Storm? What does it have to do with Naomi's chances at WrestleMania 41? And could this truly be the deciding factor in toppling one of the most dominant forces in WWE today? Let's unravel the layers of this evolving saga. Chapter 1. The Storm arrives in WWE. When Jade Cargill made her debut in WWE, she did so under the moniker The Storm. It wasn't just a nickname. It was a statement of intent. She swept through NXT and the main roster like a hurricane, tearing through competition with an intensity and charisma that demanded attention. From the moment Jade stepped through the curtain, there was a sense of inevitability to her success. She was powerful. She was undefeated for months, and she carried herself like a future Hall of Famer. Jade quickly found herself aligned with top-tier names, appearing at premium live events and cutting promos that sent chills down the spine. But as the Storm began to rage, there was one name quietly building momentum, waiting for the perfect time to strike: Naomi. Chapter 2. The Return of the Glow. Naomi's return to WWE in late 2024 was nothing short of poetic. After taking time away from the ring, she reemerged on SmackDown with a new fire. Her entrance was still as vibrant as ever, but behind the lights and music was a veteran who had rediscovered her purpose. Week after week, Naomi climbed the ranks, earning victories over the likes of Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, and even Bayley in a grueling main event that proved she hadn't missed a beat. Fans rallied behind her, chanting "Feel the Glow" louder than ever before. Her renewed confidence caught the attention of Jade Cargill, who was growing tired of the constant praise being showered on Naomi. The seeds of their eventual clash were planted in a backstage confrontation that ended with Jade simply saying, "Let's see how your Glow handles a real Storm." Chapter 3. The ex-champion speaks. In a surprise appearance on The Bump, former WWE champion Booker T weighed in on the rivalry, dropping the quote that became the headline: "Naomi will defeat Jade Cargill for one reason, and it's all about the Storm." Jade doesn't realize that she's not just facing a woman. She's facing the calm after the storm. And that's where Naomi thrives. The statement was met with confusion, intrigue, and eventually understanding. Booker was referring to something deeper than just character work. He was alluding to experience, resilience, and the emotional maturity Naomi now carried with her. Jade might be the storm, but Naomi had weathered countless storms. She was seasoned, grounded, and she had found peace in the eye of chaos. Chapter 4. Mind Games and Momentum. As WrestleMania 41 approached, the mind games began. Jade appeared on Raw and SmackDown mocking Naomi's flashy entrance, calling her a walking light show with no substance, and even going so far as to interrupt a match between Naomi and Io Sky, causing a no contest. Naomi, however, remained composed. She responded with short, measured promos that emphasized her journey, her passion, and her readiness. She didn't need to shout. She didn't need backup. The glow, it seemed, had become something far deeper. An unshakable inner light that could withstand even the fiercest storm. In an emotional sit-down interview with Kayla Braxton, Naomi said, "I've seen it all in this business. I've been betrayed. I've been overlooked, but I've also risen. Jade is incredible, no doubt. But WrestleMania is where storms come to pass, and my light shines forever." Chapter 5. The Training Camp. Social media exploded when footage surfaced of Naomi training with none other than Trish Stratus and Mickie James in a private facility weeks before WrestleMania 41. The clip showed Naomi working on counter-grapples, striking sequences, and even some intense mental conditioning with a sports psychologist. Meanwhile, Jade posted a training montage with strength coaches and MMA fighters, demonstrating her unmatched athleticism and focus. It became clear both women were preparing for the biggest match of their careers. Yet despite the physical intensity of Jade's regimen, the ex-champion's words began to ring truer with each passing day. Jade was preparing for war. Naomi was preparing for peace, and that made her dangerous in a different way. Chapter 6. The storm grows restless. The pressure of WrestleMania seemed to begin affecting Jade. On the penultimate episode of SmackDown, she attacked Naomi backstage after a tag match, slamming her into equipment crates and screaming, "Your glow can't save you now." But Naomi, even after being helped up by officials, simply looked into the camera and whispered, "Still glowing." Booker T responded live on commentary, "That's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant." Chapter 7. WrestleMania 41. The Match. The atmosphere inside the stadium was electric as the lights dimmed and Jade Cargill's entrance theme hit. Drenched in gold and black, she marched down the ramp like a queen going to war. Her aura was undeniable. She flexed. She smirked. She was ready. Then came Naomi. The entire stadium lit up in pulsating neon. The beat dropped. The crowd erupted. But Naomi wasn't dancing. She walked slowly, confidently, her face focused. Not smiling, not flashy. This was a different Naomi. This was the woman who had faced every storm and survived. The bell rang and chaos ensued. The early minutes were dominated by Jade's power. Suplexes, slams, clotheslines. Naomi fought back with speed and agility, landing springboard kicks and counters that rocked Jade. The crowd was split, but as the match wore on, Naomi began to gain momentum. At the 15-minute mark, Jade went for her finisher. Jaded, but Naomi reversed it into a modified rear choke that had Jade gasping. She didn't tap, but the damage was done. Naomi followed up with a split-legged moonsault. 2 count. Jade powered back with a brutal spinebuster and covered. 2 count. Then came the final sequence. Naomi ducked a lariat, hit the ropes, and came back with the glow kick. A deadly spinning heel kick she had been perfecting during her training. Jade staggered. Naomi hit a second kick to the temple. Then, instead of going for the pin, she ascended the top rope and landed the glow driver. A corkscrew shooting star press that had the entire arena on its feet. 1, 2, 3. Chapter 8. The Calm After the Storm. The bell rang. Naomi's music hit. The crowd roared. Naomi had done it. She had defeated the storm, not by overpowering it, but by enduring it. By being the calm after it. The ex-champion's prophecy had come true. Jade sat in the corner, frustrated but visibly respectful. Naomi offered a hand. Jade stared at it, then accepted. A nod. A silent acknowledgement. The crowd cheered again. Later, during the post-show press conference, Naomi was asked about Booker T's quote. She smiled and said, "This storm is real, but I've learned how to dance in the rain." Epilogue. A new era. Naomi's victory at WrestleMania 41 wasn't just a win. It was a statement. It was proof that passion, heart, and resilience can overcome even the fiercest of storms. Jade Cargill may have lost the match, but she gained respect and perhaps a new understanding of what it truly means to thrive in WWE. As for Naomi, her glow has never been brighter. And for the first time in years, she stands not just as a champion, but as a symbol, a beacon, a force that not even the storm could extinguish. Closing words. In the world of professional wrestling, moments come and go, but stories like this one, echo for generations. Naomi's victory was more than a WrestleMania moment. It was a declaration. The storm may shake the foundation, but the glow endures. And as Booker T put it best, the storm came, the storm raged, but Naomi became the rainbow after it. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.